Welcome back, students. In this video we will be covering the next 5 different pricing methods. We will start with marginal cost pricing. What do we mean by marginal cost? Marginal cost is the extra cost or the additional cost that is incurred by a seller in order to produce an additional unit of output. So marginal cost pricing takes marginal cost into consideration. Okay, for each extra product that is produced, an additional amount will be charged. Okay, next is product line pricing. So in day before yesterday and in yesterday's video also we discussed about product line. So let me once again explain or tell you the definition of product line. Product line is a group of products that are related to each other in such a way that they either satisfy the similar needs of the customer or satisfy different needs of similar or related customers. So we discussed an example of soaps by HUL. So there we learned this, that the producer cannot fix extreme price points for its product. So they have to follow a specific price range and fix prices for their products from among this price range. They cannot go for extreme price points. Okay, so product line pricing takes that into consideration. Next is competitive bidding. Competitive bidding is done where a customer goes and approaches different or calls or requests different sellers to bid. Okay, so they start bidding. So they call for bidding, and these different sellers they start telling that okay, I will charge this much for this product. The other seller will say I will charge this much for the same product, and there will be quite a few sellers who will try to influence the customer to buy the product through the price that they bid. Okay, and normally the last bid is accepted by the customer because maybe he finds it that it is more favorable for his more favorable for his pocket. So that is what happens in competitive bidding. You must have seen some kind of an auction, right? So what happens in an auction? There is this person who wants to actually not exactly how an auction looks like, but somewhat like the bidding goes like what it takes place in an auction. Okay, so but in this bidding method, in competitive bidding, it is the customer who approaches the sellers and not the seller who is trying to approach the customer. So the sellers, they come, like you must have seen where you go for putting a tender quotation. So at that time what happens is different sellers, they come and they say that for this product I charge this much, and then you will accept then you will call some other seller and they will come and then they will quote their prices. So different sellers quote different prices for the product, and from among all these options that are in front of you, you will choose the favorable one. So but it looks like an auction, right? In auction also what happens, you want to sell a product and then you start asking them to bid. So they start calling for some kind of for some price, and finally the last one, because you feel that is more favorable, will be accepted by you. Next one is dual pricing. Now we know that every country has different currencies. I mean, even if like European Union, the entire continent of Europe, they follow euro. even there the value must be changing, right? I mean, different countries have different currencies, and the values of currencies do change or do vary from country to country. So dual pricing is done depending upon the currency that is followed in one country in order to make any kind of a purchase. And the last one is transfer pricing. Transfer pricing takes place inside one firm. You must be thinking, who sells products inside one's own firm? Like, will you sell anything to your own family member? No, right? So, but transfer pricing is a kind of pricing that is done for goods while transferring from one party to another inside one's own firm. Okay. Now you would think, how is that possible? Let me give you an example. Suppose, imagine that there is a big car manufacturing company, and because this car manufacturing company is like a huge one, they just bring in the raw materials, and every single part of the car is made inside this company only. Okay. Suppose now there will be many departments. Okay, there will be many departments that will be taking care of different works. So let's say one department is there which is taking care of making batteries. Okay, they will only take care of making batteries. They will make the batteries, and then they will sell it to the other department. Okay, and then the other department will use this battery to put some other electrical stuffs on it, and then they will sell it to another department. And let's say there is one department which takes care of assembling all these parts which other departments have made. So selling takes place within different departments also. So when such a selling takes place between different departments in the same firm, they sell these finished or unfinished products between or the selling takes place between each other at a price which is known as transfer price. Okay, so this is the kind of pricing that is followed inside a company, transfer pricing. Okay, so these are the different kinds of pricing, or the different kinds of pricing method that I wanted to discuss with you today. I hope you please go through the notes. I hope you understand these notes, and if you find anything confusing or difficult to understand, please try to either text me or WhatsApp me. I'll try to come up with something of your own level of understanding to make things clear to you. So till then, keep enjoying and keep learning. Thank you so much.